Go from $30 an hour to $130,000 a year. Yeah, this is possible. If you have a nursing career and you want to explore how to do it, stay tuned and stay into the end of the video because we're going to discuss that. Not only that, we're gonna be reviewing so many factors and important points about how to get the best possible outcomes of your nursing career. This video is sponsored by the like button. Yes, you just have to hit it once and share. And if you like it, I was dumb. Go from $30 an hour to $130,000 a year. Yeah, this is possible. If you have a nursing career and you want to explore how to do it, stay tuned and stay into the end of the video because we're going to discuss that. Not only that, we're gonna be reviewing so many factors and important points about how to get the best possible outcomes of your nursing career. I started my nursing career in the US with the intention of transforming my life, and that's exactly what I did. I will be sharing how I went from making basically $34 an hour until making even $60 an hour, $75, $80 an hour. Yeah, it is possible. It's not a joke. It is true. It happens to me and I want to share it here with all of you so you can boost your nursing career. And if this is not good for you, maybe you already are making over 6 figures a year, because what I brought for you is great content. Remember, this is not only basic research. This is some experience that I gathered through all the years, even from myself and all the nurses that I've been talking to for all those years. So stay tuned and let's enjoy this video. Number 1, develop specialty. Which is the best specialty? Which is the best paid specialty? You don't only have to think about what is best for you. What do you like? What do you like about nursing? What are you passionate about? Think about what's working in the market. What are the hospitals looking for? This will boost your nursing career tremendously. Maybe you're a new grad. Perhaps you work in a specialty that you just there because that was your boost to get into the hospital. Look in your internal website of the hospital. Over there, you're gonna find out a lot of options. You're gonna find out way better specialties than the one you have right now that I can help you get into the next step. When I started out, I had 2 specialties at the beginning. I was OR nurse and I was a cath lab nurse. And I knew from the very beginning that this was most hottest specialties in the market. And I wanted to keep it both, but the reality is like I only kept once because the market was dragging me over with this specialty that it was always something to do. So I ended up being only one specialty, but you can certainly pick one and be and grow and learn and use this launch program for yourself. So be alert and go and hunt for that position now. Number 2, offer yourself to take on new projects. This is really special, guys. If you are in a hospital and the management team is always trying to bring new equipment, new techniques to the lab, offer yourself and be one of the promoters. Say to everyone, let them know that you're one of the persons that wants to step forward and put in practice the new technique, the new machine, the new equipment, the new protocol. Do it. This will help you get confidence, and it will boost you around your peers. It will show that you have leadership, and then it shows that you have ownership on things that you do. Being proactive will catapult you into the next role, the next step. This will open you to new opportunities. So this is important. Remember, offer yourself, be present, show that you're present. Don't ever hide. Number 3, how to live being uncomfortable. Being comfortable in a full-time position is often what is killing most of the nurses. We're there, we have the comfort of the benefits, we have health insurance, we have this, we have that, 401k, oh my God, this is the best that could ever happen to me. But it's a trap, it's a trap. Many companies, big companies, they create these benefits, of course, to keep the best of the best of the talents. And this is something that if you want to grow, if you want to advance into the next step, It's a trick, it's a trap for you. So don't stay comfortable. You have to learn how to be uncomfortable and look for the next opportunity. If you stay put wherever you are right now, you're not gonna get anywhere. Remember that being uncomfortable is part of the growth, it's part of the change, it's part of accepting new challenges. So uncomfortable is the key. Be uncomfortable. 4, dare to leave comfort behind. Yes, we're talking about the same ideas. You're comfortable, but you have to be brave. You have to embrace the challenges and be able to decide and leave everything behind. It doesn't matter. You will lose all the benefits, yes, but along the way, you're gonna gain so much more. This is what I did in my moment. I was criticized. Why would I leave my job if I have full benefits? I have dental, vision, health insurance, all of that, and I took my big risk. And it was a long year paying insurance out of pocket, but at the end, it paid off. I got the best. I'm making over 6 figures a year, and this is great. You can do it. If I did it, you can do it. So learn and dare to leave comfort behind. Learn to leave comfort behind. You can do this. Number 5, surround yourself with smart people. While you are trying to make the difference and be at the peak of your career, you have to understand something. If you're sitting in a room and you feel like you're the smartest person in the room, you are in the wrong place. You have to look for the little things. You have to look for challenges. You have to be surrounded by people smarter than you so you can be learning every day. Life is a constant learning curve. So if you stuck in a place where you are the person that always takes decisions, that always takes command, that always offer input, and no one else do it, it means that you probably are the smartest person in the room. So look for challenges. Get out of there. Get out of that comfort zone where you are a leader and catapult yourself to the next level. Reach that level. Take note of this when you're trying to get into the next position. Remember, don't be the smartest person in the room. 6, take advantage of all your resources, hospital training, hospital protocols, and even floating to another unit. Yes, floating to another unit. Many people take this as a negative. They say, oh my God, I'm getting floated to another unit. Don't see it like that, especially if you're in your 20s. No, don't do it. When I was in my 20s, in my nursing career, I started in a department and I got floated several times to the ICU. I liked it so much, and then I was moved to the ICU because when I was floated to the unit, the nursing manager saw my energy and she facilitated all the switch to the unit. And it was the same when I was there, and then I got floated to whatever other unit I was. I was an active nurse for 5 different units because I was floating everywhere. And now that I'm here, I was able to even handpick which position I wanted to go for because I had all that experience in my back. So if you are sent to float, go with pride and enjoy it and learn. You have to learn and take all those resources that the hospital is offering to you right now. There's so many trainings in the learning center that there's balloon pumps, there are ECMO machines. There are things that you don't even have a clue because of the service you're in. If you see that you don't have access, request your manager access because you're curious, because you want to learn. This will boost your brain and your career. Remember what I told you, it's gonna boost. Number 7, make the jump. Right now, you have all the tools that I have told you, and this is time to make the jump. It's time for you to give you 2 weeks notice, depending on the hospital you're in, and make that challenge. Take it. Take the risk. Don't even think it twice. Once you have started the first step, second, third. Now is the time to make the jump. But remember, don't ever close any doors behind you. You want to keep that door open. Offer you 2 weeks notice, 4 weeks notice, whatever is necessary, and tell the manager that you just want to pursue new challenges and you want to grow as a professional. And someday you will come back to the same hospital because you love it, because you love the passion, because you love the protocols, you love the pilots, you love everything about that hospital. Because it's true, it's your first hospital, maybe your second one is your home. So treat it with respect give your notice and fulfill your time, and then move forward. I guarantee you that when you're done hunting around and exploring the world, there's an opportunity and a position waiting for you at home. So don't burn any bridges, okay? Number 8, make connections. Along your way, when you're doing this transition, you're gonna meet new professionals. This is something that is key for your success. Make contact, get their numbers, get their Instagram, get the LinkedIn page, make professional connections, because this at some point is gonna beneficiate you or the other person. So you have to keep this in mind. Do not take anybody, no one, for granted. Like, oh, this person will not help me. Because in my experience, I got into better opportunities with the people that I met in previous assignments that would give me a tip. Some nurses once they give me a tip about a better agency. Some others gave me a tip about a hospital, about a manager looking for someone. And a direct recommendation is the best you can get in the healthcare environment. In a job posting application in any single hospitals, you will see thousands of people applying for the same job. And at the end, the nurse manager calls to the interview of the person that is recommended. So make connections, build bridges. Don't burn it. Step number 9, and this is the step when you have to recognize your value, know your strengths, know how much you have learned so far. Here, you're gonna market yourself. Use this as a marketing tool. When a recruiter calls you, anybody calls you, be brave and be confident that you already know how much you're worth, because you've been around several different hospitals and you've been successfully. Once you complete your first, second contract, you in the game. Is your own. Learn how to negotiate your contract. Don't fall for miserable dollars. I've been negotiating contracts that at the beginning 35% less than what I fought for. So you can get this. Learn, know the market price, and know what to do next, because be confident to say no to some contracts that you think are not suitable for you. You can say no. Once you get into the first and second, is your game. You are the most desirable nurse in the market. I'm telling you, you will. Number 10, once you're in the game, this is your game. You will get a lot of feedback from many managers, from many nurse leaders, and even peers. Recruiters will always tell you you're the best, because they want you to work for them, okay? But the reality is that you are a star. You've been in so many different hospitals. You've been working with so many different personalities. You've been working with so many different crap environments, good environments. So you have this experience that will serve even the little one and the bigger one, because you have a contrast of different opinions. So know that you are the star, and now you write the rules, okay? Be polite all the time, smile a lot, enjoy the game, and get ready for making those 6 figures. Now, if you want to know how much I started making and how much I make at the end, stay tuned, because I'm going to explain that right now. Well, this will come as a storytelling part, because when I started as a nurse, initially I was offered $28 an hour. I'm an international nurse, and the recruitment department didn't want to recognize my years of experience. So I was able to say, hey, no, I'm not taking that position, because I'm a nurse, either in the US or outside of the US. I'm licensed in the US. So if you want me as a nurse, you hire me, is because of my experience in my home country. So I am not going to take a position based on a new grad salary. They say, well, we're not going to hire you. And I say, okay. I step out and I say, thank you so much. Problem is, like, so many of you are so desperate to get a position that you freaked out. And you're, oh my God, I'm not going to get another opportunity. I'm not going to get this job. So when I was walking out of the hospital, I called the manager to say thank you. And I say, thank you so much, but they didn't offer me the salary that I needed to live properly, so I'm leaving. The next day, I get a call from the same hospital. They were offering me $12 more an hour. So this is key. You need to know how to negotiate yourself. Even nothing compared to what I was able to make later on. I was able to negotiate my route to another hospital, and I was working 2 hospitals at the same time with the intention that I wanted to be a traveler. Now, I'm a traveler, okay? All those steps that I told you about, I did. Boom, I learned, I give my weeks of notice, and I went to be a traveler. I ended up going to a small hospital, very, very small, where I learned new techniques about doing different things, right? And then from there, I was able to take a position as an Epic super user, which is a really cool job. If you haven't done it before, it's the best job ever. You pretty much, you go in city to city, hotel from hotel, everything is paid. You work pretty much every day for like about 4 weeks. The time that the Epic project takes place, Epic, Cerner, whatever, is the EMR version. And then you're just there training nurses, elbow to elbow support. I do this, I do that. It was a perfect experience. I loved that job. But I left it because I was burning my clinical skills, and I'm a clinical person. I like clinicals. So this job was paying me about $4,500 a week. It's $4,500 a week. This is huge. This is a lot of money, a lot. So do the math. It's about $16,000 a month. It's about $180,000 a year. Of course, I didn't do this for an entire year. If it wouldn't be like that, I wouldn't make $180,000 a year. But this wasn't the case. That job, that special job, I took it for like 3 months, but it was good money. It was great money. From there, I got 2 offers to be a nurse in certain city that were paying well. There was one hospital that was big, huge, and they were paying a lot, about $2,300 a week, which was good. But there was another hospital that was little. There was like, you will see, like it was like, from a perspective of someone that wants to learn, it wasn't anything appealing about this hospital. But the salary was $3,600. So without hesitating, I was like, okay, right now in my life, I just wanna get money and not learning so much. So I took the position of the $3,600 a week, and I stayed there for 1.5 years, almost 2 years. This was amazing. I was making $3,600 a week. That's $3,600 a week, and it's $12,000 a month. Pretty much, I made that year about $170, $165. Because we take call. So when we take call, this is extra money, and this is not the entire deal. A year, and plus that, I made some incredible connections. Now I have this professional friends that they help me get into another huge hospital. The salary in this hospital is crazy. It's a unionized hospital, and all the benefits are like, we're talking about comfort and the benefits in this. This is great. Taking the benefits and my salary, I calculated, and I'm making about between $1,000 a year. Yes, a nurse can make a lot of money, a lot of greens. If you know how to do it, if you know how to get there, you can make it. I can help you get there. If you want, you can contact me, call me, and I can give you some steps on how to do it. This is not that difficult. You just need to know what to do and when to do it. I know that many of you that are watching this video are making even crazier money, because I know that I met travelers during the COVID-19 problem that we had, and they were making about $10,000 a week. Yeah, this was in New York City. It was crazy. Anyways, if you would like to see how much I make, just comment below, and I will try to get my pay stub and erase whatever I have to erase, but show you the numbers and explain to you why I calculated that my salary with the benefits. Please subscribe, all that YouTube stuff, because for the next video, I'll be talking about the different nursing specialties and the top paying ones. Yeah, this is important. Maybe you figuring it out, what's that nursing position that can get me the best experience? Which is the best paid position? What's the most in demand position? Because sometimes it's not the most paid, it's which is the most in demand. Because if it's in demand, you will always get a job and you will always get a paycheck, right? So thank you for watching this video. I see you in the next one.